Thank you very much for watching. I am Barry Kumo Ado.
The only way to cure crisis in Nigeria is to get a government that will think of getting a policy that will take us from consumption to production. It will not take us 6 months or 1 year for any government to plant, to build agricultural concerns everywhere and plant, go to farms and get people to farm. And Nigeria, we do not have any reason why we should be begging for food in Nigeria, because more than 75% of Nigerian lands are uncultivated. They are just there wasting. So push tractors, push people. We can't be begging food from a war-torn country like Ukraine. It has gotten to that level. So the moment we begin to go into the farms, begin to produce material, agricultural materials, we'll feed ourselves and people will be happy.
Because of food inflation in Nigeria now, first of all, is what we call in economic terms materials theory. Materials theory is when population is at arithmetic rate. That means population is growing like 2, 4, 8, 16. While food is growing 2, 4, 6, 8. The pace of the growth of population is far higher than our population is rising, while our population is getting lower. So the demand outweighs the supply.
The causes of food inflation or hardship is tied to government policies. For example, 23, as at May last year, before the coming of the current administration led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the moment he made one declaration as a leader, everything up to date, somersaulted. So it's government policies, it's policies that can bring down inflation, bring down hardship, bring down cost of living, improve life expectancy. It's same policy that can reduce life expectancy, cause hardship and what have you. So it's policy.
The problem is not reducing the import duties fee. The problem is this fuel subsidy issue. He should just remove it and let it go. Today he announced that fuel is back to where it is, I'm telling you, things will come down.
Buy gari 1,500 per bag, and coming down here, you are paying about 20,000 or 10,000 transport. Definitely, the bag of gari is not 1,500 again. So that's what I think lead to an tax that they are increasing here and there. In my workplace, I manage with one restaurant. They refuse to add this annual salary because every year they add salary. They refuse to add because light, water, and the building, everything, the tax have increased. So they refuse to even add our salary. They are not even doing Nigeria good with this, their tax or whatever. Except if they are extorting. This one, I see it as
The relatives, they are usually torn on their flesh. Once your coverage is gone, it will just be like as if they've been waiting for opportunity like that too. To tell you the kind of people they are. So they go through a lot. One, taking the properties away from them, especially the Igbos. If you are not fortunate to have a male child, in quotes, you stand no chance of getting anything as you ought to, because it was your husband that worked for those things. Your relatives would just come out from nowhere, even though they've never showed face. But you begin to see that you have a lot of relatives hidden because they've seen opportunity. They would just like ants, they would just invest on you and take out all things just left. So they stand no chance of fighting for themselves.
Unfortunately, in our society, widows are subjected to inhuman treatment. For instance, sometimes a man dies and the wife is accused of having a hand in the death, and some negative things are done. One of which includes, in some communities, they say, we must bet you, we must bet the dead person and you drink the water and prove that you don't have a hand in